Prayer to Saint Joseph. To pray together every day, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Prayer for Sunday, June 8, 2025, dedicated to Saint Joseph, embracing divine hope, faith, and family unity in America. We gather on this blessed Sunday morning with hearts that overflow with gratitude and reverence for Saint Joseph, our humble protector and guide who inspires us with courage and unwavering devotion. We invite your spirit to join us on this sacred journey as we reflect on the beauty of life, the depth of our struggles, and the infinite kindness that Saint Joseph has bestowed upon us. In these moments of quiet contemplation, we draw upon the rich history of our faith and the enduring examples left by those who have walked before us. As we embrace the gentle light of Saint Joseph's presence, we are reminded that even in the midst of life's most challenging storms, there is a steadfast hope that moves within us and throughout our communities. Our souls yearn for the warm embrace of divine consolation and the assurance that every hardship can eventually lead to growth, understanding, and renewal. We are called to awaken our inner strength by seeking the comfort and protection that our patron saint pledges to offer every soul in need. In the peaceful sanctuary of our hearts, we remember that each prayer is a gentle step toward healing and that every thoughtful reflection becomes a beacon of divine love. May our collective spirit be filled with compassion as we honor the legacy of Saint Joseph while embracing the promise of a new day that shines forth with hope and infinite grace. Today, in the quiet whisper of the morning breeze, we renew our commitment to seek his intercession with earnest hearts, trusting that his legacy of love and humility will light our path in America and beyond. Saint Joseph, we turn our hearts toward you as a radiant beacon of hope in our lives, seeking solace in your gentle presence during moments when pain and uncertainty seem to overwhelm us. In times of deep sorrow, when confusion casts long shadows across our paths, we remember your loving guidance and feel uplifted by the strength that you so freely offer. We ask you to envelop us in your protective embrace, reminding us that every trial we endure is a step toward a brighter tomorrow, even when the darkness appears too thick to penetrate. Your steadfast example in the face of adversity fills us with consolation and inspires us to persevere through hardships that test our resolve. We recall with gratitude the quiet dignity with which you supported and nurtured the Holy Family, showing us that genuine compassion is rooted in a humble heart committed to service. When our burdens seem too heavy and our hearts too tired, may your comforting presence ease our worries and bring us peace in the knowing that we are never truly alone in our struggles. We lift up our sorrows to you, dear Saint Joseph, asking that each tear shed in despair be transformed into a symbol of hope and the promise of renewal. Let our spirits be emboldened by the truth that even in the depths of despair, you stand with us as a faithful companion whose compassion lights our way. We yearn for the solace of your protective care when the night is long and our courage wavers, and we trust that your intercession will help our hearts be filled with light and purpose. In moments of aching loneliness and when life's trials threaten to engulf us, remind us to lean on the comfort of our shared faith and to trust in the nurturing promise of love that you impart. May your gentle guidance stir our inner peace and mend the broken parts of our souls, so we may rise each day with the firm resolve to spread kindness, knowing that you are our unfailing guardian. Each heartbeat echoes with the love you exemplify, and through your intercession, we find refuge from life's storms, anchoring our trembling spirits to the certainty that hope endures even in the hardest times. Saint Joseph, you serve as a model of unwavering faith and total trust in God's divine plan, and we gather today inspired by your humble acceptance of the challenges that life presented to you. Your life is a testimony to the power of complete surrender to the will of a higher purpose, and we seek to emulate your remarkable strength when faced with uncertainty. We remember the sacred episode when you embraced the divine mystery of the Holy Family, leaving behind familiar comforts in order to fulfill God's calling with resolute determination and grace. One inspiring scriptural reminder is found in the words of the Gospel, where the righteous man Joseph accepted divine instruction with unshakable trust, saying silently in his heart that God's plan was greater than his own understanding. We aspire to mirror that commitment in our daily lives by surrendering our doubts and fears to the divine, trusting that God works in mysterious yet benevolent ways through every twist and turn of our journey. Your legacy impels us to put aside our personal ambitions and to embrace the obligations that guide us to live with sincerity and compassion. In the midst of our struggles and the cacophony of life's uncertainties, let your example encourage us to hold steadfastly to our faith. May we learn to listen closely to the subtle whisper of divine guidance in our everyday lives, celebrating even the smallest miracles as tokens of God's love and promise. Your humility in accepting difficult circumstances with a confident heart inspires us to trust the unknown, reaffirming that every trial and every moment of uncertainty is a pathway to spiritual growth. We ask for the strength to let go of control and the wisdom to believe that each encounter with hardship is a sacred opportunity to deepen our reliance on God. Through your magnificent example, we are urged to find hope in surrender, understanding that our complete trust leads us toward the abundance of divine blessings and the fulfillment of our soul's deepest yearnings. Saint Joseph, revered as the guardian of families and the emblem of fatherly wisdom, we call upon you to extend your loving protection to all families, young and old, across our nation. You are celebrated for nurturing the Holy Family with compassion, dedication, and an unwavering sense of responsibility, which sets a powerful example for every parent and caregiver who strives to create a sanctuary of love and unity within their home. We implore you, dear Saint Joseph, to intercede at times when familial bonds are tested by external adversity and internal struggles, offering your patronage to mend relationships and restore peace to homes weighed down by worry. Your courageous heart and patient care remind us that a family is not only a bond of blood but also a luminous circle of trust, respect, and spiritual strength that holds us together despite life's tempests. As families strive to balance the pressures of daily life, may your wisdom help guide parents and children alike, instilling values of integrity and love that endure through all challenges. We remember your tender care, demonstrated in every act of safeguarding and nurturing, which continues to resonate as a beacon of hope and stability in our modern world. Your presence reassures us that even when misunderstandings or conflicts arise within the family unit, the spirit of love and forgiveness can prevail. We ask you to inspire us to communicate with empathy, to listen with open hearts, and to resolve every dispute with a spirit of reconciliation reflective of your own gentle guidance. In every shared meal, every earnest conversation, and every quiet moment of prayer, let the wisdom you impart transform our homes into havens of divine serenity. We also seek your support in helping families cultivate a deep spiritual connection that fosters respect and devotion in each member, leading all to inspire one another to live in accordance with God's loving plan. May your celestial protection wrap around every home, ensuring that love subdues fear, and may the light of your guidance shine ever brightly on every family in our nation. Saint Joseph, with profound gratitude we offer our prayers of thanks for your constant protection and loving guidance. We pledge to renew our trust in your powerful intercession as we continue to seek comfort, faith, and unity in our lives. May we forever cherish the lessons you teach us by living in humble obedience and nurturing love in every corner of our families. Our heartfelt thanks rise as a prayer of